So we had an interesting conversation with a former general manager by the name of Jim Bowden, pretty well-known guy, works for ESPN now, and he surprised us both, Bob, as we were talking about the Mariners a little bit, and the story that you know, I mean, the young guys struggling, and different guys struggling at different levels, and you know, who do you think can get out of it, who's the guy for the future, and he said, without question, is what I kind of got from him, and you can listen to the podcast, of course, on our page, that the guy to have to keep the faith in is Jesus Montero.
And that's the guy you and I have spent a number of days right here in front of this camera talking about. What are we doing? What's this guy doing? He told us on our very own show, I haven't really changed anything in the offseason.
Right.
We talked about his approach, talked about his lack of production. He is only 23. I don't think anybody was ever cashing it in on him, but I was surprised to hear that he's got more hope behind him than he does smoke, which isn't surprising. But Ackley even. We talked about those three in particular, and he thinks Montero is a middle of the order guy down the road, that he's a guy that can carry an offense offensively. He does have that natural ability. You see it, and that's what makes him so frustrating, is you know he can do it. It's just whether he's taking the right approach, he's got the right mindset. He also said he would send him down. He'd have no issues with sending him down to the minor leagues.
Well, he is hitting 60 points less than he was last year.
Right.
And is not hitting at all as well as he did. I mean, he's had his moments, and of course some were yesterday, but he just hasn't been consistent at all.
No, not at all. And again, we saw changes in the swing with Ackley. We saw changes with Smoke. We saw it with Saunders, guys that are conscientious enough to say, I need to improve, and that was the frustrating part. Also hearing that he didn't come into camp in the best shape leads you to believe that maybe a trip down to the minors wouldn't be the worst thing, but to hear a former GM that emphatic, and again, check out the podcast, that without question he believes Montero of those three has the most promise, it stunned me.
I thought he made the point too about age, maybe more than games, that he's only 23, that sometimes guys don't hit their stride till 26, so I guess we're giving him 3 years.
You got more time, Jesus.